Okay. So we'll start with a specialization subject, training and development. Okay. Last semester, I guess you have done with recruitment and selection, right? Recruitment and selection is one of the basic concept of human resource management. And if any company, if you join any company, you should start with the recruitment and selection process. You have, I guess, have cleared good amount of concept with recruitment and selection. Now we'll in this semester we'll see training and development. Now training and development is also a very important concept with respect to you have to give good amount of training to the employees. Okay, that is one of the most important part. Training, why training is important. See, whenever the employees join the organization, many of the employees are not aware about the day-to-day activities or day-to-day routines of the employees in the company. So they need to understand uh, how exactly this organization works, how exactly the firm works. For this, they need to understand uh, what are the things that needs to be keep in mind before setting the work. So जब भी आप कोई कंपनी ज्वाइन करते हो तो आप ज्वाइनिंग से पहले आपको 2 महीना या 3 महीने की इनिशियल ट्रेनिंग लोग देते हैं. Some of the company give 3 weeks training, some of the company give 1 month training, depends upon company policy कि उनको किस तरह से ट्रेनिंग देना है. Now the training is also given in the beginning, as well as training and development facility is given when you are on the job. When you are already doing a job, you also get good amount of training facilities. This training is done once the company start measuring your performance, कि आपका स्टैंडर्ड परफॉर्मेंस कितना है और आपका एक्चुअल परफॉर्मेंस कितना है. एंड दे फाइंड आउट वेर इज अ गैप, वेर इज अ वेरिएशन. एंड इफ यू आर नॉट परफॉर्मिंग वेल इन द ऑर्गेनाइजेशन, दे गिव यू ट्रेनिंग. उनको लग रहा है कि बाबा आपका नॉलेज, स्किल्स, कॉम्पिटेंसीज इज नॉट गुड, इट इज नॉट मैचिंग द मार्केट. Yeah, you are not, they are not you are not matching with the expectations of the organization, so they start giving you the training. That's why training and development is important. Training helps you to enhance your knowledge, it helps to enhance your skills and competencies, it increase the performance of the employees in the organization. ये सबसे important है because this helps the employees to enhance how better you can perform in the company. This helps the employees how good you perform in the organization. That's why training and development is important. Now training is a skill learning required to meet the demand of employees in updating their knowledge, skills, abilities and technical expertise. Job in today's times are becoming interdependent. Now many of the organizations are becoming interdependent, and the jobs do not require any kind of dependence. अभी बहुत सारा काम तो independent level पे ही होता है. So you need to have that required attitude, you need to require that skill knowledges with you. Okay, to complete your task, to complete your work in the organization, you need to make sure that you satisfy the customer. Whatever requirement of the customers are there, you can easily satisfy that things. So it is important for the organization as well to make sure that they give you proper training facilities. A definition of training and development: a sequence of experience or opportunities where you give good amount of training to the employees. Okay, a sequence of operations or opportunity designed to modify behavior in order to attain a stated objective. A training as a mean to bring about a continuous improvement in the quality of work performed. It would equip them with the necessary knowledge, skills, abilities, and attitude to perform their jobs. Then there's a scope of training as well. The scope of training is the organization find themselves compelled to organize some training activities because many new entrants lack basic skills. See, whenever the new employees join the organization, many of the employees do not have that basic skills. To fulfill that basic skill the employees should require, the organization should give good amount of training facilities to the employees. A considerable amount is spent by the employer on a formal training. Training is not on a free. Organization has to bear a good amount of cost. Companies has to spend money. It is a one kind of investment. हर कंपनी को किसी ना किसी तरह का इन्वेस्टमेंट करना पड़ता है. On the basis of that investment, the organized training facilities, they need to find out the location, they need to find out a trainer, they need to build a content, they need to build a content on which the training will be based. Okay, which kind of training is required? Technical training is required, interpersonal skills are required, conceptual skills are required, communication skills are required. What kind of training the employees will be requiring, that needs to be find out. And they need to make good amount of ग्रुप्स के बेसिस पे उनको वो ट्रेनिंग फैसिलिटी वहां पे देना पड़ेगा. ट्रेनिंग ऑफ अ कंपनीज वर्कफोर्स रिजल्ट्स इन इंक्रीज ऑफ प्रोडक्टिविटी एंड reduce wastage. Whenever you give good amount of training to the employees, it helps to increase the productivity. जितना बेहतरीन आप उनको ट्रेनिंग दोगे उतना ही कंपनी का प्रोडक्टिविटी बढ़ेगा और उतना ही कंपनी का वेस्टेजेस कम होते जाएगा. दैट्स व्हाई every organization needs to find out the best way to give good amount of training. क्योंकि whenever the people are well versed about their work, they try to do that work in a very efficient and effective way. अगर आपको कोई भी किसी भी तरह का क्या नॉलेज है, तो यू ट्राई टू डू दैट वर्क इन मच मोर इफेक्टिव वे, much more efficiently you try to complete that task. So when you try to complete the task efficiently, you make sure that कि minimum wastages वहां पे होना चाहिए. It is a cost-effective strategy to retain the worker for a new jobs than releasing them and hiring a new. Rather than releasing or removing the employees from the organization, you make sure that कि बाबा आपके पास कोई employees हैं वहाँ पे, उनको अच्छा खासा training दो. It will motivate them that कि बाबा company thinks about them. Secondly, उनको उनको retain करोगे तो you the company will save good amount of money. Rather than hiring a new person from the market, you try to retain your old employees. Then training enhance the competency of a workforce. It will result in increasing morale. It helps to increasing the competency of the employee, skills, knowledge, attitude, whatever required skills या competencies लगेगा वो उसमें increase होगा. And it will helps to motivate that कि हाँ organizations always think about us. It can pave a way for increased quality both in production and service sector. It can facilitate employee retention and faster customer services. More and more skills are taught and learned, and few skills are regarded are inborn. बहुत सारे skills आपको inborn ही मिलते हैं. For example, discipline, punctuality, okay, more or less interpersonal skills when you have a conversation with your colleague. तो ये छोटे मोटे skills तो आपके होते ही हैं. But there are few skills that you need to convince a customer. Whenever you work in a marketing team, sales teams, you have to make sure that whatever requirement are there for the organization with respect to a salesperson, that skills needs to get to the employees. तो वो सारे चीज मिलने के लिए आपको वो ट्रेनिंग की फैसिलिटी वहां पे प्रोवाइड करते हैं. Now, why it is importance of training helps in addressing the employee weakness. First of all, whenever the training facilities are done into the organization, it helps the employees to find out the weakness. What are the weaknesses an employee have? The employee's weakness can be easily find out. अगर आपको किसी भी तरह का weakness होगा तब आपको ट्रेनिंग का जरूरत पड़ेगा. आपको अगर weakness है नहीं है तो आपको ट्रेनिंग का जरूरत नहीं है. But most importantly, training is required whenever the people are having some or the other kind of weaknesses. Improvement in the workers performance, yes, the most important part is that it helps to improve the workers performance. Whatever the performance of the employees are there, it helps to increase that performance. Once you do good amount of training, आपका performance अच्छा खासा बढ़ेगा, अच्छा खासा increase हो जाएगा. Consistency in duty performance. Whenever you perform some or the other kind of duties in the organization, you will complete that task in a very proficient way. Okay, will not make any kind of mistakes in that work, in that task, or you will not do good amount of wastages. जो भी आपको काम दिया जाएगा उसका काम आप बेहतरीन से बेहतरीन करने की कोशिश करोगे और अच्छी तरह से उसको कंप्लीट करने की कोशिश करोगे. सो जो भी आपको काम दिया जाएगा यू विल ट्राई एंड मेक श्योर दैट यू गिव अ कंसिस्टेंट परफॉर्मेंस. इफ यू टेक एन एग्जांपल ऑफ अ क्रिकेट, cricket में training is much more important. Every match when you play, that would be a national, would be an international, you get an opportunity to do a batting, you get an opportunity to do bowling. लेकिन अगर आपको फील्ड में अगर आपने प्रैक्टिस में अच्छा परफॉर्म किया तो दैट इज गुड, बट एट द एंड ऑफ द डे यू शुड गिव द रिजल्ट्स इन रियल मैच. अगर आपने रियल मैच में सेंचुरी स्कोर किया, हाफ सेंचुरी स्कोर किया, wherever the team was requiring your support with respect to sustaining a batting order, wherever you require, wherever the team was requiring a wicket, wherever the team was requiring to make sure you do good bowling, तो ऐसे टाइम पे your training helps you out. So you, when you do good amount of training in ground, you give a consistent performance when you have an actual match. That's why consistent performance can be there. Ensuring the workers satisfaction, whenever you do the training facility, you make sure that the worker whom you are giving a training, they should get satisfaction कि जो जो मुझ में खामी थी वो कंपनी फुलफिल करने की पूरी कोशिश कर रही है, and they are trying to fulfill that gap. Whatever gap is there, they're trying to fulfill that gap, and the company is making sure that कि जो gap वहाँ पे है वो fulfill करके I will be getting that required training. Increasing productivity, yes, once the employees get good amount of training facilities, it helps in increasing the productivity of the employees. Then improve quality of service and product. Once you get good amount of training and development facilities, you try to make good quality of product and services for your customers, because आपको सारा चीज पता होता है. Once you start knowing the minute things of the product and services, you try to give the quality product and services to your customers. Then reduce cost. Yes, it helps you to reduce the cost because you know many minute things of product and services. आप उतना वेस्टेजेस नहीं करोगे. अगर आपने वेस्टेजेस नहीं किया या अंडू वेस्टेज अगर आप करोगे तो कंपनी का कॉस्ट वहां पे बढ़ता जाएगा. इफ यू नो एग्जैक्टली what I have to do to complete this product and services, it will help to reduce the cost of an organization. Secondly, हमने scope में पढ़ा है, rather than hiring a new person who will be a skill based from a market, I'll try to retain my existing employee in the organization by giving a small or the little training and development information about the product and services. 2 हफ्ते का मैं ट्रेनिंग सेशन रखूंगा जहां पे I'll teach the employees who have the 70% of the knowledge about the product and services, but they required 30% of knowledge with respective skills, competencies, and they need to have a interpersonal skills to talk with the customers, to need to convince the customers. So it helps you to reduce the cost. Reductions in the need for supervision. If the employees really are having good amount of knowledge, skills, and competence with respect to product and services, they are well versed about the quality, कि what quality is expected by the customers, are we fulfilling the quality or not. So once the employees are aware about कि this is the right quality and we can give this quality of product and service to the employees, there is a no need of supervision required. supervision करने का कोई जरूरत ही नहीं है. सुपरविजन करने का सुपरविजन कब लगता है आपको, जब आपके पास वो नॉलेज नहीं है कि मैं ये समझ सकता हूँ कि ये अच्छे क्वालिटी का है या नहीं है. अगर आप में वो काबिलियत नहीं है कि अच्छे बुरे की, तो आपको एक सुपरवाइजर की या आपको एक सीनियर की जरूरत पड़ेगी. लेकिन अगर आप में वो स्किल्स है टू फाइंड आउट कि आप इसको जज कर सकते हो कि ये सही क्वालिटी का बना है या नहीं, तो अगर आपको वो पता है, आप उसको इजीली डिटेक्ट कर सकते हो. अच्छा है तो उसको आगे फॉरवर्ड करोगे, अगर वो अच्छे क्वालिटी का नहीं बना है तो इट शुड गो बैक टू द रेक्टिफिकेशंस. तो वंस यू हैव द गुड अमाउंट ऑफ नॉलेज, देर इज नो नीड ऑफ एनी काइंड ऑफ extra supervision. That's why importance of training is required. Then features of training. First of all, you need to do a training need assessment, TNA. Okay, TNA is one of the thing that every company does. Training need assessment. Why the organization is required a training, why the employees of this organization require training facilities, that needs to be understand by the organization. सबसे पहला काम होता है किसी भी organization का to find out why we required a training facility. We need to do an assessment. The company has to do good amount of training assessment. We need to find out the gap. This is our standard performance, this is our actual performance, and where is the gap it is lying. Which are the employees who are really required training. सी कंपनी में सारे एम्प्लॉयज को ट्रेनिंग देने का जरूरत नहीं होता है. ट्रेनिंग उसी को देने का जरूरत होता है जिसका स्किल्स का गैप होगा. जहां जहां पे स्किल्स स्किल का गैप होगा वहां वहां पे आपको ट्रेनिंग का जरूरत रहेगा. Then you need to identify and communicate the purpose, objectives, and outcomes. You need to identify the purpose, objectives, and it needs to be communicated to employees. आपको ये सारा objectives and outcome, you need to frame the objectives and you need to find out the outcomes कि ये objective से ये outcome होगा. That needs to be identified, and similarly it needs to be communicated to the employees. ये आपको आपके एम्प्लॉयज को इन्फॉर्म करना पड़ेगा कि ये सारे चीज, ये दिस इज आवर ऑब्जेक्टिव एंड वी आर फोकसिंग फॉर हायर प्रोडक्टिविटी, we are focusing for more profit goals, we are focusing for high returns, okay, on investment. So we have find out few of the employees who required some or the other kind of training, and the training will be given to them for around for next 2 to 3 weeks, and wo dene ke baad you will get good amount of outcomes. So you need to identify, at the same time you need to communicate the same to the employees. After that you have to make a relevant content. ऐसा नहीं है कि आपने ट्रेनिंग आइडेंटिफाई किया और अपने एम्प्लॉय आइडेंटिफाई किया तो ट्रेनिंग हो गया. उसके रिलेटेड यू नीड टू मेक अ रिलेवेंट कंटेंट. ये आपको एक बुक या डॉक्यूमेंटेशन या सिलेबस, you need to make a syllabus, you need to make some content so that employee can read that content, they can understand the content, they can analyze that content, and then they can work on themselves. So the organization has to do good amount of content. For example, अगर किसी भी तरह का आपको इंटरपर्सनल स्किल्स नहीं आ रहा है तो एक रोल प्ले आप उसको ऑर्गेनाइज कर सकते हो, या केस स्टडी आप ऑर्गेनाइज कर सकते हो, ग्रुप डिस्कशन आप ऑर्गेनाइज कर सकते हो. If you do not have the negotiation skills with you, so you can do a role play on negotiation skills. So this kind of content that needs to be generated by the organization. The company usually appoint a trainer. It is a responsibility of a trainer that they do good amount of training content and they submit to the organization and they work on it. So relevant content needs to be prepared. Active demonstration. Now active demonstration मतलब अभी जो मैंने आपको बोला, role play, case study exercise, negotiation skill, the company will keep a demonstration. They will do a small demonstration कि exactly किस तरह का होता है. Just a moment. हॅलो, येणार येणार आज लेक्चर घेतोय, लेक्चर घेऊन येतो. Hello, sorry, I got a call from Rakesh sir. Okay, so active demonstration is important. Active demonstration is really important. You need to do good amount of demonstration. Now, again, this is very unfortunate that we won't able to take an offline lecture. वरना ना recruitment and selection के lectures में हमने बहुत सारे activities मैंने conduct किए हैं during lectures. I really love to keep activities. Even training and development के session में I love. I have kept lots of activities. I have kept debates. I have kept group discussions. हमने अच्छा खासा मार्केटिंग एडवर्टीजमेंट वाला रोल प्ले भी हमने किया था जब हमारा ऑफलाइन लेक्चर होता है. बट दिस सेमेस्टर अनफॉर्चुनेटली आपके साथ में मुझे कुछ भी करने मिला नहीं सारा चीज. वरना ट्रेनिंग एंड डेवलपमेंट एंड रिक्रूटमेंट सिलेक्शन का लेक्चर बहुत ही इंटरेक्शन एंड बहुत ही अच्छा होता है. Okay, you can take experience from your seniors. So active demonstration we do. Okay, we there's opportunity for practice. Now whenever you do training facilities, you have an opportunity to practice again and again. So आपको practice करने का सारा चीज यहाँ पे मिलता है. You can do good amount of practice. If you get fumbled, if you get what you say, you have some nervousness, so you can get the second opportunity, third opportunity. You can make mistakes, but you get that opportunity in again, and the trainer will see you, the trainer will judge you, the trainer will make his perception ki baba what are the new changes that you need to make in the organization. So that is more important. So opportunity for practice is also given. Regular feedback during training. So whenever training sessions are kept, the training is given to the employees and the regular feedback is given to them ki how well you have performed, how good you have performed in the training session, wherever what are the areas you need to make the changes or improvement, what are the areas you need to do good amount of hard work with respect to skills, communication skills, conceptual skills, technical skills. Okay, you are good with an eye contact, the body language, the posture, the gesture, or the speaking skills. Okay, you where you need to work hard, where you are good, that every feedback is get during your training facilities. Then post training environment, something like this is where the trainer actually see you once you have put on a work. यहाँ पे आप actually आपको देखता है कि ट्रेनिंग करने के बाद आपने एक्चुअली कितना बेहतरीन काम किया. So this will help the trainer to see again and judge कि exactly आप कितना अच्छे से काम कर सकते हो. So post training is important. See, अगर post training environment अगर आपने check नहीं किया तो entire purpose of training will go in vain. There is there's no output for such kind of training if you're not performing well in the organizations. So feature of training is important. Then why is training is important? Knowledge enhancement. Training, why training is needed? Knowledge and enhancement. See, nowadays knowledge is really required. You should know very minute things of your product and services of your organization, तब जाके आप मार्केट में सस्टेन हो सकोगे. See, if you take an example of doctor, see, doctor has to regularly do good amount of research. Doctor needs to regularly study more things because नए डिसीजेस मार्केट में आते हैं जो डॉक्टर्स लोग को पता नहीं होता है. उसका वो डिसीज को क्योर करने के लिए क्या वैक्सीनेशन लगेगा वो पता नहीं होता है समटाइम्स. जैसे अभी कोविड का एग्जांपल है. इट इज अनएक्सपेक्टेड डिसीज हैज came across the world, across the globe, and numbers of people got died. Okay, there are many things. So this is unexpected things for doctors. So they need to upgrade their knowledge. They need to meet many people. They need to visit conference. They need to attend the conference. They need to read the books. They need to gather knowledge to find out what is happening in the world. So knowledge enhancement के लिए आपको वो ट्रेनिंग का जरूरत होता है. The more the knowledge you get, the more efficiently and effectively you work. Then of the employee. Performance of the employee can be easily increased if the employees are getting training. Okay, avoiding outdated methods. See, लेटेस्ट टेक्नोलॉजिकल पार्ट्स इज देयर। जो जो आपके ओल्ड मेथड्स है वो ओल्ड मेथड्स आप आराम से कर सकते हो। द ओल्ड मेथड्स जो भी है, आउटडेटेड मेथड, दैट आउटडेटेड मेथड्स कैन बी रिमूव्ड एंड यू कैन easily perform. Okay, once you have relevant training with you, you can easily uh, work hard and you can avoid outdated methods and try to get good amount of new methods of doing that work. Developing human skills, the whatever human skills are there, the human skills can be developed, the new human skills are there, you can gather good amount of new human skills, and new human skills you can learn new human skills. See, whenever you get good amount of training, आज भी मतलब including me, I attend less amount of um, what you say, less amount of training facilities. If also I meet 2 to 3 different peoples in a market, I'll enhance my knowledge, I'll change the way I speak, I'll change the way I read, क्योंकि दुनिया का देखने का नज़ारा बदल जाता है, दुनिया का परसेप्शन बदल जाता है, आपका मोटिवेशन बढ़ जाता है, you try and learn many things. So this is how the human skills can be developed. Again, imparting the trade specific skill, whatever specific skills you have. For example, I might not good in, I'm not good in negotiation skills, so I'll meet few people during a training sessions and I'll see the posture, I'll see the behavior of the persons who really good into negotiation. I'll see how they do negotiation. So this is the specific skills are required with me, and I can easily learn this new kind of skills from them. So whenever you have a training, you learn to make sure that the new skills can be learned from them. Then stable workforce, there is no need to remove or fire your workforce. Training helps to retain the employees, training will always helps the retain your workforce, whatever workforce is there, you can easily try to retain them. This is the most important part. Okay, then process of a training needs, process of a training needs is important. Okay, first you need to identify training needs. Training needs is done because you have to find out the gaps, what are the gaps are there. So gaps you need to find out. Most important ki why the training is required, training most important, you need to find out where is the exact gap is there. Okay, so identify training needs, this is something like what we have done, this is the process, the same process is basically here. Identify the training needs, establish objective, appropriate method, implement program, evaluate and feedback. The same thing is mentioned here. Training needs, communicate the objectives, relevant content, demonstration, opportunity for practice, regular feedback, and you have a post training environment. The same thing they have given. You need to find out the gaps, you need to frame the objectives, you need to select an appropriate method, offline, online, okay, classroom stimulation, okay, training method, group training method, t-test, vestibule training, whatever training methods are there, that needs to be understand. Then you need to implement the program. Secondly, you need to implement the program in the organization and evaluate matlab, you, the trainer will see you, the trainer will make sure whatever you have done it is right or wrong, and he will give you the feedback. It is as same as the features of a training. Okay, this is how the training need assessment is there. Okay, desire capability minus your current capabilities of a participant. Desire matlab your standard performance of the employees minus the actual performance of a candidates, and whatever gap will be there, the gap is said to be your training needs. So this training is done on 3 levels, that is your organizational level, personal level and your task level. Okay, अगेन ट्रेनिंग नीड असेसमेंट का प्रोसेस भी सेम ही दिया है. आइडेंटिफाई द प्रॉब्लम नीड्स वेयर द ट्रेनिंग इज रिक्वायर्ड, व्हाई द ट्रेनिंग इज रिक्वायर्ड इन द ऑर्गेनाइजेशन, ट्रेनिंग नीड प्रोसेस. Okay, determining the design of a training need. You need to design a training needs. You need to do a training part ki how exactly you gonna do the training in the organization. Collect the data. You need to collect the data from the organization with the help of survey method, interviews. Okay. Many of the organization give this work to third party, क्योंकि थर्ड पार्टी क्या होती है ना, थर्ड पार्टी without any partiality, without any discrimination, they collect the data from each and every department. They try to find out the employees who are really required the training in the organization. ऐसे लोगों को फाइंड आउट करके वो सारा चीज डेटा कलेक्ट करते हैं एंड दे एनालाइज. नाउ इन एनालाइजिंग पार्ट they will divide the employees in different group. Which employee required which kind of training, that needs to be divided. सारे लोगों को कम्युनिकेशन स्किल्स का जरूरत नहीं है, सारे लोगों को टेक्निकल स्किल्स का जरूरत नहीं है, या सारे लोगों को कंसेप्ट स्किल्स का जरूरत नहीं होता है. So they need to divide the employees differently and then they have to give the training. So they can do good amount of analysis ki which employee or which group require training. So what they will do, they will make the content, or they will make the training module in such a way that ki they will focus on communication skills. The second trainer will make the content in such a way that they will focus on technical skills of the product and service of the company. So different group requires different training, and this different group will have a different duration. सारे लोगों का ड्यूरेशन सिमिलर नहीं होगा. एक ग्रुप का दो दो वीक का होगा, बी ग्रुप का माइट भी महीने का होगा, थर्ड ग्रुप का 3 वीक्स का होगा. तो डिपेंड्स अपॉन व्हाट काइंड ऑफ ट्रेनिंग इज रिक्वायर्ड टू यू, तो उसके बेसिस पे आपको वो ट्रेनिंग फैसिलिटीज वहां पे दिया जाता है. देन दे गेट गुड अमाउंट ऑफ फीडबैक, एंड फीडबैक मिलने के बाद दे मेंटेन गुड अमाउंट ऑफ एक्शन प्लान कि व्हाट एग्जैक्टली वी नीड टू डू एंड हाउ वी गोना कंडक्ट दैट ट्रेनिंग इन द ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस. The method for collecting training need assessment is your survey, observation, interview, and customer comment card. So first of all, they do good amount of survey. वो लोग वहाँ पे survey conduct करते. They do good amount of questionnaire. एक questionnaire format बनाते हैं, and questionnaire format बनाने के बाद they do good amount of survey in this. And this in this survey they start ticking the questions. They do good amount of tick marks. Okay, which are the things that needs to be required in you or not required by you. Satisfactory, good, very good, poor, very poor, strongly agree, agree, satisfactory, disagree, strongly disagree. ऐसे क्वेश्चनर फॉर्मेट में वो बनाते हैं, and they try to collect the information through survey methods. Secondly, observation. The human resource department go personally on different field, different department, and they start observing the employees. See, observation से मिलता है information, ऐसा नहीं कि information नहीं मिलता, but accurate information थोड़ा सा अच्छे तरीके से नहीं मिलेगा. व्हाट आई रियली अंडरस्टूड. ओके, फॉर एग्जांपल आई कैन रियली जज अ पर्सन हु कैन डू द फिजिकल वर्क, जो फिजिकल वर्क काम कर रहा है. फॉर एग्जांपल कोई एक फर्नीचर बना रहा है, या बेंच बना रहा है, या टॉय बना रहा है, तो उसका फिजिकल वर्क को देख के आई कैन फाइंड आउट कि वो ये ट्रेनिंग कर सकता है कि नहीं कर सकता. लेकिन उसके दिमाग में क्या चल रहा है, आई कैन नॉट understand by observation. So observation has their own advantages and disadvantages. Interview methods, you can conduct an interview process, and in that interview process you can talk to each and every employees for 5 to 7 minutes, 10, 15 minutes, and you try to understand. You can do question and answer sessions there कि आपको कितना पता है प्रोडक्ट्स के बारे में, क्या क्या पता है प्रोडक्ट्स के बारे में, कहाँ कहाँ के पे आप लैकिंग हो. everything you can do in this. So interview, but it is a very time consuming activity because हर एक employee का interview लेना it is not an easy task. So interview is something very much important in the organization, but it's a time consuming activity. Customer comment card, the customer comment card, this is something like what I have put the picture. It is a customer comment card. A quality of food, cleanliness of restaurant, quality of service, friendliness of a staff, speed of service, this is all come under your customer comment card. So customer comment card थ्रू भी आप ट्रेनिंग नीड असेसमेंट का एक जजमेंट ले सकते हैं. Then these are the two types of training method, that is on the job training and off the job training. On the job training is something very basic जो हमने recruitment selection में भी किया है. Whatever training the employees gets in on the job when they're performing a job in the companies, उसको हम लोग बोलेंगे on the job training. And whatever training is given uh, ऑफ द जॉब, मतलब वो जॉब पे नहीं है, ओके, दे हैव अ ट्रेनिंग ड्यूरेशन इन अ होटल, इन अ क्लासरूम, उसको हम लोग बोलेंगे ऑफ द जॉब. So on the job training something like you are already performing that duty, and while performing that duty you get good amount of training that is said to be in your on the job training. This is something is given by your subordinators, by supervisors या आपका managers या आपके जो senior हैं, वो आपको आपके काम के दौरान आपको ट्रेनिंग देते हैं, उसको हम लोग बोलेंगे ऑन द जॉब ट्रेनिंग. ये जॉब इंस्ट्रक्शन मेथड हुआ, दे गिव यू इंस्ट्रक्शन हाउ एग्जैक्टली you need to complete this task. अप्रेंटिसशिप रेलवेज में आप देखते हो आईटीआई जो करते हैं बच्चे, वो आईटीआई करने के बाद दे गो फॉर अप्रेंटिसशिप फॉर 1 ईयर. या जो होटल इंडस्ट्री में एजुकेशन लेते हैं, दे गो इन होटल्स. जो जो डिप्लोमा करते हैं होटल इंडस्ट्री में, दे गो फॉर अप्रेंटिसशिप फॉर एटलीस्ट 1 ईयर. सो अप्रेंटिसशिप इज वन काइंड ऑफ करिकुलम एक्टिविटी which the student go and perform, and it's a part of training. Job rotation is something like you are working फॉर वन डिपार्टमेंट. फॉर एग्जाम्पल आप बैंक में काम करते हो, ये मैंने पहले भी एग्जाम्पल दिया. आप बैंक में आप इंक्वायरी डिपार्टमेंट में काम कर रहे हो. नाउ आफ्टर सम टाइम यू विल गो टू लोन डिपार्टमेंट, देन यू फ्रॉम लोन डिपार्टमेंट यू विल गो टू ऑपरेशन डिपार्टमेंट. From there you can go to cashier department, and then you can go for MIS department. So the company will rotate you in the organization after few period, after some time. 6 महीने बाद, 2 साल बाद, 3 साल बाद, आपको हर 2 साल के बाद आपको एक डिपार्टमेंट से दूसरे डिपार्टमेंट में आपको ट्रांसफर करेंगे. तो दे विल पुट ऑन रोटेशन. इससे क्या होगा कि ना एम्प्लॉय का मोरल कम नहीं होगा, and he will not get bored by doing same job again and again. So they will rotate you from one job to other job. इससे क्या होगा, you will learn new skills, and secondly you will not get bored, you will not get bored with such kind of similar work again and again. Coaching and mentoring, already you get good amount of coaching and mentoring whenever you're performing a job. Many of the new things is taught by your seniors. ओके अगर आप किसी भी तरह का डील क्रैक कर रहे हो, डील क्रैक करने के वक्त पे, या कोई बड़ा सा प्रोडक्ट किसी कस्टमर्स को सेल कर रहे हो, तो ऐसे टाइम पे योर मैनेजर या आपका सबऑर्डिनेट आपको अच्छे से इंटरपर्सनल स्किल्स या नेगोशिएशन स्किल्स ऑन दी जॉब सिखाने की कोशिश करता है. you are already working with a party, and वो party के साथ काम करते वक्त you learn the new things. So when you start working such kind of things, उसको बोलेंगे हम coaching and mentoring. Understudy is something like the subordinators and superiors keep you under them. They already will keep you under them, and they will teach you the work, how exactly the process is goes in the organization. So आप डे वन से ही जब भी आप कंपनी ज्वाइन करोगे, तो आपका HR पर्सन बोलेगा गो एंड मीट मिस्टर अभिजीत रावल, वो आपका सीनियर है, एंड वो आप उनके अंडर काम कीजिए 2 महीना. ही विल टीच यू एवरीथिंग. दैट इज सेड टू बी द अंडर स्टडी. On the other side you have the off the job, that is classroom मतलब जो classrooms के lectures हम लोग लेते हैं उसको हम लोग classroom training बोलते हैं. Lectures and conference. Films is something like the videos are shown to the employees how a certain work is done in the companies. So उसको हम लोग बोलेंगे when the employees able to see the films, they able to see the videos. उसके बेसिस पे आपको जो भी इंफॉर्मेशन मिलता है उसको हम लोग वैसे बोलेंगे. सिमुलेशन एक्सरसाइज इज समथिंग लाइक आपने प्लेन, अगर कोई पायलट होता है तो पायलट विल नॉट डायरेक्टली गो and work on the real aircraft. First of all, he will get a good amount of training on a computer. आप कंप्यूटर पे आपको अच्छा खासा वहां पे ट्रेनिंग मिलेगा. इट विल बी सिमिलर लाइक एयरक्राफ्ट बट इट विल बी अ कंप्यूटर. So you need to complete certain number of hours, flying hours on that computer. The trainer will see कि आप कितने mistakes करते हो. ये करने का benefit ये है कि अगर सपोज करो आपने कंप्यूटर पे कोई भी गलती करते हो तो उसका रेक्टिफिकेशन करने के लिए यू गेट एन अपॉर्चुनिटी. बट अगर आपने रियल एयरक्राफ्ट में कुछ गलती किया तो वहां पे आपको प्रैक्टिस करने का अपॉर्चुनिटी नहीं मिलेगा. एक तो एयरक्राफ्ट डैमेज हो जाएगा, क्रैश हो जाएगा और लोग मर सकते हैं उसके अंदर. So simulation exercise is something like you get a similar kind of things what exactly you're gonna do in real, but this will be a computer operated program और प्रोग्राम के हिसाब से आप वहां पे परफॉर्म करोगे. That's said to be in simulation. Simulation exercise, computer modeling, vestibule training and program instructions is more or less same. जैसे टैली का सॉफ्टवेयर है तो आप टैली का सॉफ्टवेयर डायरेक्टली आप किसी भी अकाउंट्स में जाके टैली का सॉफ्टवेयर नहीं काम करते. यू विल गो टू सम कंप्यूटर इंस्टीट्यूट में जाके आप एक डेमो टैली सॉफ्टवेयर पे काम करोगे, वहां पे एंट्री वगैरह करोगे. एंट्री करने के बाद ओपनिंग बैलेंस, क्लोजिंग बैलेंस, प्रॉफिट लॉस, ओके, फिक्स एसेट्स, लाइबिलिटीज, ये सारा चीज का प्रैक्टिस करने के बाद देन यू विल गेट दैट सर्टिफिकेशन दैट यू हैव सक्सेसफुली कंप्लीटेड दिस प्रोग्राम सर्टिफिकेट एंड देन यू कैन रियली वर्क ऑन एक्चुअल सॉफ्टवेयर. सो दिस इज हाउ यू डू कंप्यूटर मॉडलिंग. ऐसे आप नाउ यू हैव मोबाइल फोन्स विथ यू, n numbers of games are there. ओके अभी तो फ्लाइंग का गेम तो आपके मोबाइल में भी है, बट व्हाट फ्लाइंग गेम वी डू इन आवर मोबाइल फोन एज अ गेम, दैट इज जस्ट अ वेरी 1% ऑफ व्हाट वी लर्न. उससे भी बहुत एडवांस टेक्नोलॉजिकल थिंग्स होते हैं व्हेन यू एक्चुअली डू इन अ प्रोग्राम. सेकेंडली, फॉर एग्जांपल किसी भी स्टोर्स वगैरह में जाते हो, फॉर एग्जांपल ज्वेलरी स्टोर्स में जाते हो या कोई बड़े से ऑफिस में जाते हो तो वहां पे भी एक सॉफ्टवेयर होता है जहाँ पे सारे चीज का अकाउंट्स या एचआर का डेटा सारा चीज वहां पे सॉफ्टवेयर में फीड होता है. सो यू कैन नॉट डायरेक्टली वर्क ऑन दो सॉफ्टवेयर, यू नीड टू टेक सर्टन स्मॉल अमाउंट ऑफ ट्रेनिंग ऑन अ डेमो सॉफ्टवेयर. आपको सबसे बड़ा डेमो सॉफ्टवेयर पे थोड़ा ट्रेनिंग लेना पड़ता है, उसके बाद ही आप वहां पे काम करते हैं. So simulation exercise, computer modeling, vestibule training, and program instruction is more or less similar kind of training. Experimental exercise का मतलब होता है the trainer will give you the experience कि this is how the exact scenario will be. For example, negotiation skills अगर मैं example लूं तो अगर हम लोग आज क्लासरूम में होते तो मैं क्या करता था, I'll give you that कि ये मुझे प्लॉट बेचना है एंड प्लॉट बेचने के लिए यू नीड, देयर विल बी वन पार्टी हु विल बी द कस्टमर एंड देयर विल बी अ सेकंड पार्टी हु विल बी द डीलर जो उनको जिनको वो बेचना है. सो कस्टमर विल ट्राई टू नेगोशिएट कि मुझे कम दाम में वो प्लॉट मिलेगा एंड द डीलर विल मेक श्योर दैट कि आपको कितना महंगा और बेच सकते हैं उसको वो करेगा. प्लस ही विल ट्राई टू कन्विंस यू टू परचेस दैट प्लॉट. दैट इज सेड टू बी द नेगोशिएशन स्किल. तो एक्सपेरिमेंटल रोल कब होगा, जब आप रोल प्ले, एक डेमो रोल प्ले करोगे. जब डेमो रोल प्ले करोगे तब आपको उसका अच्छी तरह से एक्सपीरियंस होगा कि मुझे सामने के लोगों से किस तरह से बात करनी है. Then you have a group discussion. Group discussion in such a way that you discuss a topic with a group. Okay, when you start discussing topic with a group, उसको हम लोग बोलेंगे group discussion in which you speak in either of way. अगर आप पॉजिटिव बोलते हैं तो पॉजिटिव ही बोलोगे, अगर आप नेगेटिव बोलते हैं तो आप नेगेटिव तरफ ही बोलोगे. तो इट इज जस्ट ग्रुप डिस्कशन. case study, something like the different kinds of scenarios can be seen in an organization, एंड यू नीड टू फाइंड आउट कि ऐसे सिचुएशन में मुझे किस तरह का व्हाट यू से डिसीजंस लेना चाहिए। अगर ऐसा केस आता है तो मुझे क्या करना चाहिए, अगर फॉर एग्जांपल एक्सीडेंटल केस आता है तो व्हाट डिसीजंस आई नीड टू फॉर्म, अगर मार्केट इमिडिएटली चेंज होता है, मार्केट ट्रेंड इमिडिएटली चेंज होता है तो मुझे किस तरह से रिस्पॉन्ड करना चाहिए। दिस केस स्टडी हेल्प्स यू टू इम्प्रूव योर डिसीजन मेकिंग पावर। दिस ऑलवेज हेल्प्स टू डू टेक गुड अमाउंट ऑफ डिसीजन। जितने सारे केसेस आप रेगुलरली चेक करोगे, देखोगे, उतना ही आपका डिसीजन मेकिंग पावर इजी होता जाएगा। that's why case study is important. Then you have a T group training. T group training is something like it is a sensitivity group training. The organization try to understand the behavior of a person, एक बंदा किस तरह से रिएक्ट करता है या बिहेव करता है, या वो पॉजिटिव बिहेव करता है या नेगेटिव बिहेव करता है, ये फाइंड आउट करने के लिए जो ट्रेनिंग होता है, दैट इज सेड टू बी इन योर टी ट्रेनिंग फैसिलिटीज, that T group training facilities, in which you try to understand how the other person has a perception, yeah, how the other person perceive his behavior in a positive or a negative way. Then you have e-learning. E-learning is something like internet learning. You learn many things through internet. Okay, that would be with the help of hardware, software, multimedia. जो आप इंटरनेट से लर्निंग लेते हो उसको हम लोग बोलेंगे ई लर्निंग। ओके, एंड देन लास्ट यू हैव अगेन सेम थिंग, जो मैंने आपको ट्रेनिंग नीड असेसमेंट के बारे में बोला, वो सेम थिंग यहाँ पे भी वापस लोग ने वहाँ पे डाला हुआ है कि यू नीड टू डू ट्रेनिंग एंड डेवलपमेंट असेसमेंट। असेसमेंट का मतलब होता है टारगेट ऑडियंस। यू नीड टू फाइंड आउट द नीड्स, व्हाट इज द नीड ऑफ अ ट्रेनिंग एंड डेवलपमेंट। देन यू हैव यू नीड टू फॉर्म गोल्स एंड ऑब्जेक्टिव। देन यू नीड टू मेक द कंटेंट। वो कंटेंट में इंट्रोडक्शन होगा, लर्निंग होगा, रैप अप एंड इवैल्यूएशंस होंगे, activities, they'll conduct some activities, a case study, role play, experimental activities, classrooms, films दिखाएंगे। This will happen in the learning part. Then they sometimes they do good amount of written and training program। वहाँ पे एक अच्छा खासा जो उनका ट्रेनिंग प्रोग्राम होता है, वो ट्रेनिंग प्रोग्राम पूरा इन रिटन फॉर्मेट्स में होता है, नथिंग विल बी इन ओरल, कि दे विल हैव द एंटायर स्केड्यूल्ड। the trainer will have the entire schedule for next 2 weeks। 2 वीक में वो क्या क्या करने वाला है, कौन से दिन पे कौन सा प्रैक्टिस होगा, किस तरह का प्रैक्टिस होगा, विच ट्रेनर विल कम फॉर दिस प्रैक्टिस, एवरीथिंग विल बी there in a written format। then once the training is completed there will be an evaluation। आपका एक छोटा सा एग्जाम होता है वहां पे कि नाउ आफ्टर 2 वीक्स हाउ मच यू हैव लर्नड, हाउ मच did you gathered experience, how much you gathered knowledge, how much skills your skills have increased। Okay, what are the skills have been increased, what are the deficiency you still have, how you gonna cope up with that gaps, everything will come in your evaluation form। and then you have to take a follow up activities of them, whatever things has happened you need take a follow up। so follow up का मतलब होता है feedback, कि how the training happened, okay, it was good or it was poor, it was satisfactory, how was the trainer was efficient effectively, did the trainer cover the entire topic syllabus, okay, how was your experience, so this is will come under in the follow up activity। okay, so more or less ये सारा चीज आपके ट्रेनिंग एंड डेवलपमेंट में होता है। ओके, अंडरस्टूड। सो आई वी हैव
Yes.
कंप्लीट यूनिट 1। आपका पहला यूनिट खत्म हो गया यहाँ पे। इट वाज वेरी स्मॉल यूनिट। यहाँ पे आपका पहला यूनिट खत्म होता है। तो आई अगेन अपलोड दिस वीडियो ऑन यूट्यूब टुडे वंस आई रीच ऑफिस। ओके ओके, सो आई विल जस्ट स्टॉप द लेक्चर नाउ, विल मीट टुमारो। ओके, विपुल का बुक रेफर करो, विपुल का बुक ही गुड है। लैंग्वेज बहुत आसान है, लैंग्वेज बहुत सिंपल है, एंड मैक्सिममली यू नीड टू सी द विपुल का बुक, द विपुल बुक इज गुड। दोनों सब्जेक्ट के लिए विपुल का बुक ही अच्छा है। डोंट, आई विल प्रिफर विपुल का बुक, दैट इज गुड। ओके, थैंक यू वेरी मच, विल मीट टुमारो, ओके।